I've never had a positive encounter with Mossad. I have never met a CIA officer who has had a positive encounter with Mossad. Because the Mossad doesn't give two shits what you think or what you are trying to focus on in your job. They care only about Israel. And if that means shoving their fists up your ass or trying to recruit you or telling you to go fuck yourself while they try to recruit, the guy sitting next to you or the guy in the defense contractor's office, they don't care what you think of them. Because for them, it's an issue of survival. They have nowhere to go if they don't survive. The thing is, they have a real problem balancing intelligence collection with political influence. Over the last couple of weeks, for example, a myriad of Western countries have begun recognizing Palestine diplomatically. The British, the French, the Irish, the Spanish, the Canadians, the Australians. Next week, it's going to be the New Zealanders. If you look at a map now, the United States is the only Western country that doesn't recognize Palestine. That says a lot. But we've allowed the Israelis to put us in a corner where we're either with them or we're against them, and there's nothing in between. And that's just simply not true. We should have as our goals U.S. national interests. Period. I don't give a shit what Israel's national goals are. My job as a CIA officer was to protect the United States and American interests and American citizens. If the Israelis need to protect their people, God bless, that's on the Israelis. But never, ever should we place ourselves second to any other country, ever, under any circumstances. There's a famous saying that there's no such thing as permanent friendships, only permanent interests. And we live that with every country in the world except Israel. We always put Israel's interests first. How is it in our interest to allow a genocide in Gaza, for example? It's not. If we're this shining beacon of hope for human rights and civil liberties, then let's be the shining beacon. Let's not pretend that there's not a genocide taking place in Gaza. There is. And this isn't John's definition of genocide. This is the United Nations. So I appreciate that the Israelis have a job to do, and they believe that it's a nearly impossible job. But that's not my problem.